but it is live now. All right, we're live where we need to be live at. We're at 9:21. We are inching closer to that goal of 1,079 away. Now that's a goal. It's not a milestone. That's a goal. That's crazy, man. I was under 10, literally under 10 at some point in December 2024, and I'm like almost at 1,000. I'm sure I can check the progress to show like the growth. But much appreciate everyone that's been supporting me and doing that. We're 79 away, so we are closing in. I haven't played chess today, as my homework took, I think, maybe 2 hours, and I don't even understand how it took. It was ridiculous. Anyways, it was ridiculous. It was quite difficult, more difficult than it should have been, because I didn't understand it. This is a free queen here on f7. We're going to take this here on f2. My first bit of chess today. So we're doing a puzzle battle to warm up before we get to a tournament or a puzzle rush. I like the puzzle rush. I will say, I started, I think, at the wrong time in the stream, because it's like, well, I didn't get people enough time to join up yet. Maybe people want to join up and play the tournament immediately. So we'll try that this time. We'll do a timed one. And depending on this, you know, I don't have a strict schedule. We'll just go from here. I wonder if rook check works, because of, oh, it does. I thought knight back, but you can take the bishop here on c7, whatever happens, yeah. So the next one, they're perfect, though. They've not missed. This is mate in 2, I think. The queen slides forward. We're going to sack your queen here, and then you're going to get mate here on e8. We're 18 for 18, so the chess has not left me taking not even a 24-hour break. I was playing chess at like 9 p.m. yesterday, so like a 23-hour break. The chess has not left me just yet. We take down f2. We have bishop here for a checkmate. Alright. I think it's just here. Yeah, that's honestly kind of simple. Take... Oh! Well, you could take this too. Oh, no, this is checkmate? Oh, it's here because if you take, they had knight fork. But now, you do this, and then you take here, attacking their knight. Alright, they take your pawn here in the center. So my only thing is, if you go here, king down. Oh, rook up. Yes. Rook up here. Let's guard it and you take there on g8. Let's go to the next one. The queen's going to slide up here to g4. Alright. f5. They're at 30, though. Like, I don't know how they're moving this quickly. This is pretty impressive. I gotta be honest. They're 1640, so we're really not that different in rating. But they are cooking me, kind of. Take here. Alright, we're at 26. We're not that far from them, but it feels far. It does feel far away. If you give a check, there has to be a mate here eventually. There just has to be, yeah. But we're 5 behind. I think we're just a little too slow here, realistically. I mean, how do you even... Is it here? No, it's not there. I have to make some quick decisions at a point. I may have chosen the wrong time to do that, though. Bishop up here, yeah. We're 5 behind. I didn't even do that bad. I'm playing some sweats when I start this off. But yeah, for those who are just scrolling in, I do viewer tournaments. If you want to play in one, please type in chat. I won't make it until I know we have some interest in it. So if you do want to play, let me know in one of the 3 chats. What's going on, Austin? How you doing? If you want to play, you can play. I know you know how to play chess. Yeah, I'm doing some puzzle battles to warm up till we have enough people in the tournament. Because I've not played chess today, I know. A big shocker for me. But I restarted. It's not putting me in a battle, though. I was at 1690, and I've not hit 1700 on this account. I've been losing. But I'm playing these super sweats. 35 is pretty good. 35 is really good, I'd say. For this, I got 30. Let's see if we can get the next one, though. You're eating, probably shouldn't go. What are you talking about? You want to play the rook? Alright, we got one person in. We're going to take this here on d5. That's a free bishop. So after this one, we can make it then the real. And then if we have enough, we have enough. If not, you know, we'll do something different. But after this one, I will create it. They give this check. You take both rooks here on f2. You want to take this here and get mate at the end. Alright, checkmate there. The rook's going to slide down and take this rook here on e1 and take this on f1. Alright, next up, take this rook here, take queen. Alright, I want to get a win. Checkmate here because the bishop. Because I've been losing a lot of these lately. There's nothing there. Ah, bishop there. You have mate here on c2. That's a sneaky one. This is an interesting checkmate because the bishops, or the diagonals, are so far apart. But it still works. If you like cross diagonal the king, then it's always mate. But that was an interesting one because they were pretty far apart, so that you don't think about it that way. But it does work the same way. We're going to go here on c1 and sack the queen to get checkmate. All right, the queen's going to come forward. Similar idea. It's like basically the exact same thing, actually. It is the same thing. Here, also the same thing. You sack the queen for the rook. That's very easy. But you can see they're moving just as quick. Oh, they're 1900. That makes a little more sense. Check. Take. Oh, because they can't go out the way. And then knight's going to slide because bishop guards the king escaping. They push forward. If you capture up. Oh, yeah, you could just capture and then go bishop here. They can't guard the knight. It's just a pin that wins the game. There's not mate. You could go down. Oh, yeah, you just go down. And that's checkmate. I guess I said there's not mate. There is mate. If you go up, the knight takes. This way, though, there is no way out when you do it this way. And that's mate. Take here. Similar to earlier, you sack the queen there. And they're at 28. Alright, take, mate. We're at 22 trying to keep up with them. It is proving a bit difficult. Take, and then queen here to a1, checkmate. You can't go down because of the queen. Alright, let's think about this. Can you go knight here? But then that's the queen over. Oh, can you just go up here with the pawn? Yeah, and the bishop is now active. We're at 24. I just want to throw this forward, and they can take. They're too slow to stop our pawn there. The rook slides over. This is an easy one. Take, knight f7. They're at 35. That's something. Capture, and you take the knight here in the center, looking for the fork 2 as well. Alright, we can take this, but I think pawn. Oh, this, and then pawn up. And then you take the knight. The next one. The king's going to slide. This is smothered mate here. And we're sitting at 29. They push their pawn forward. Rook's going to take. Alright. There should be some type of. Oh, you can take this. Wait. Take. Oh, yeah. Take. They're about queen down, but they can't do that because they'd be in check. Alright, we're winning that one. We're at 31, so we got higher than I got last time. They're just moving faster than I was moving. They go over there. So I think you have to. Oh, wrong square. Their knight's going to slide forward. Here. Pawn forward. Ah, we lose. They got to 37 though. Not the worst loss. Not the worst loss. I will create the tournament now. So if you have enough people, it'll go. If not, all good. I'm going to put it in the chat for those who watch on Twitch. And you appreciate that, Dunkadoo. Yeah, that was a GG. I don't know how they got 37. It's crazy. They sped through that. Alright, first of the day here. Alright, we're going to go to 3+0 to start off. Today's the 13th. We're going to set this for 8. I was already 8:40. I got on way later than I had intended to. 8:44. Alright, that all looks good. They're about to put it in chat for those watching on YouTube and Twitch. And then if you're watching on TikTok, I'm about to put in the notes section for you right now. So join my club, PJ's Chess, on chess.com, and go to the notes section. There'll be a link there. Would anyone like to play me in a puzzle battle while we wait? If not, I can play another one online. But if so, send your username. I do not have a normal streaming schedule, unfortunately. I do want to get one at some point. Right now, because I'm a student, it's kind of like today, I got out of class at like 3, but I got to just do so many things that I couldn't get on until just now. So I don't want to say like I'll be on at this time and then something happens where I just can't be on at that time, you know. I can try and do like the next day, like the day before I can try, but I don't think I could have one like a weekly schedule. Like tomorrow I won't be able to stream, I'm sure. And then if I stream Saturday, or yeah, tomorrow I'm not streaming, I should say, because I'm going to a birthday party. And then Saturday, if I stream, it'll be very late in the day. But I'll be on Sunday probably like, you know, hopefully 4 to 5 range. Let's see, just me in it so far and no message. So we'll play this puzzle battle and see how far we can get. Hopefully in the summer. Hopefully I can have a normal schedule in December when I don't have classes. Maybe it'll be easier then. And then in January that'll be harder though. Next semester I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I'm taking a pretty hard class, and that will be quite the difference because I'm taking some hard classes. I guess I'm taking hard classes now too. We're gonna go bishop here. This is checkmate. 4 for 4. Can we finally get a win? We're 0-2 to start off. We're playing all sweats. Checkmate here, but I'm keeping up with them right now. We're going to take this, discover attack, winning the queen here on d5. Right now, the hard classes are this semester, thermodynamics, and then this is checkmate. And physics 2. And now the physics lab, it's not that hard, but it's not that easy. We're going to go check and then knight down. And then next semester, material science class. class. You can take this and then go down here and then checkmate here on g8. Checkmate here on h7. You can go down and they can't stop you because they have no connectivity. Pawn 4 should just be mate. Here to f4. They got 2 wrong. Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance. Take, take. Alright, they can't get any more incorrect. That is honestly a good thing for us. We're going to take here on e6. The rook slides up. Checkmate here on h4. I got the white pieces. I mean, really, you could just push. Yeah, and you get the queen. And you take this pawn here. I was going to the next one. We're going to move out the way. Discovered attack. Oh, discovered attack. King back, bishop here. That's gorgeous. Here, and they can't save it. The queen drops in. I think it's take here, check, back, check, up, mate. Is that right? Here, here, here. Yes, it is. All right, go to the next one. The pawn comes forward. Queen here to h4. Take here in the corner. They have 2 wrong, and they've not got anything wrong since then. So, that is not the best feeling, honestly. Their queen's going to slide. Oh, you can take, because if they take, you take with check. Yeah, you can just take this and take with check, and then you take the queen here on d7. Here. Oh, no, you just need mate in 1. You can't wait any time. They guard if they get any time. Slide over check. Well, I'm sure it has to be this. Yeah, nothing else would even make sense because you wouldn't be quick enough. Queen up and then queen down. They still have not got another one incorrect. That's not a great feeling. I feel like they're not going to miss the rest of the time. Rook here, then rook up. Alright, we're at 30. The king slides forward. Queen can slide over and then gets back. Yeah, I think this would work. I can't think about it too deeply, honestly. We need to make a move. The rooks want to slide here for check. I mean, there's no way that's the move. Oh, here, yes. And then you take. And then you take. Okay. We're 2 behind them. How is this possible? How is this possible that they did not mess up? Wow. They got 2 wrong and locked in since then. We lost by 1 puzzle. Let's see what we're looking at for the tournament. We're 0-3 to start. I feel like not bad performances. And we have enough people for it to not get canceled. Mobile phone account. Your rating has gone up since the last time you've been on this alt. I remember who that is. But alright, I see you're in 3rd place right here. We start in a minute. Let's go to my daily games and see if I can get some wins here. Alright. This game is there. There are a few games that are close or I'm losing again. This is a fun one. I don't know how I'll turn this one around, honestly. Because I don't think I can. I think it is just a little bit worse. Especially with, like, rook down. Can we go rook here? Actually, yeah. I think you can go rook there. The only thing is rook here, rook over. But then I guess rook back down. But then rook over. Oh, but then you can go here. I don't know if I should move my rook, though. Because right now they can't move their rooks. And it's kind of just a draw. But that's not fun. Let's go rook down here. Looking to try and win. Although I might lose the game for me. Let's go to the tournament. We have 18 seconds, enough time for 1 more move. The queen drops back. Alright, in this one, let's move our queen up here. And we're going to continue our aggression with queen here in the center, attacking their bishop there. This game, setting up that mate. Oh, wait, no. They messed up somewhere. I think they messed up somewhere, actually. I'm not going to hit check on that move. Alright, e4. What's happening? Did they move? It says it's my turn. I can't see anything. I don't see... Does anyone see this? I can't see it. I can't see the move. Alright, there we go. e4, e5. Knight to c3, bishop c5. Alright, we're playing... This is the Vienna game, I believe. Not super fun to play against, but I have to learn to play against it since I play e5. This is always an option for them to do. But bishop c5 was my preferred response. Knight f6, I guess it also works. I should probably play both of them so that I can get better at playing it and not have a preferred response. I need to get out of that mindset. I should be able to play any defense. But I don't know if it's knight c6 or c6 or bishop e6. I think I'm going to try this. Because I know this works in the Petrov. This is not exactly the Petrov. But they don't take it. So is it c6 then? It might be c6. I think it is c6. We're going c6. Knight xe4. I don't think I win a pawn, though. I know the tag... It's like this and then this. I know, before the pawn's there. But they just take the pawn back, no? Or is it just better to do that even with them doing that? Let's drop the bishop back, take, and then knight can go to d7. If they take here, they don't do that though. They push their pawn forward. Now knight in, but then they can push all the way down. Maybe you have to take this. Before you played h3, you're saying, oh, hold on. We're going to take this, and then maybe go queen here. Yeah. Oh, no, queen here, knight up. Oh, that's kind of an issue. Oh, I think you have to take this. Because the knight has too many good squares. You have to get rid of that. Knight, pawn forward. Maybe queen here, knight d7. Okay, castle, out castle. Queen up, knight d7. And then like c5. Okay, they push forward. Rook over, looking to attack. Well, obviously they see that, so it's not going to do anything. Take. And knight in the center. And then knight here, but their knight's also in the center. Queen here. I feel like I don't have much else. But the knight sliding in, then this is hanging and this is hanging. So I feel like I'd want to do this then. But then the bishop slides in. So I think I am just losing. Because whatever I do, there seems to be some issue with what's happening. Some issue. Take. Because you can't stop the knight from sliding in. You go here, they go here. I may just have to drop this pawn. That might be, yeah. I just have to drop that pawn and go from there. We're at a minute. I took too long to even decide that. I should have picked that a while ago. Alright, we're going to slide over. Out the way of the attack. And then queen here. And we're not going to stop that. We're not going to take this knight. We're going to have to go down that material and then maybe just go pawn forward on the next turn or something. I guess they can keep their knight there though. We're down a minute. That's probably the bigger issue. We're down 60 seconds on the clock. We're at queens here. They move their knight. So we're going to go up here. Attacking. And then we want to go knight here. Knight here attacking. Okay, we have some counter-attacking ideas. And they aren't that bad. Okay, they slide all the... Oh, we have the fork. Knight here. And now we're winning. Now we're winning. We turned this around. But we're low on time. We have 40 seconds left. That's enough. That's enough time. That should be enough time. Alright, we have a queen. They don't have a queen. Let's just drop all the way back here. Get out the way of any type of queen trap. Maybe it's not enough time. that is a possibility. Knight here. There's got to be some 30 seconds left. There's got to be some way through. There's got to be some way through. Yeah. "21 seconds left. I probably should just go f6, honestly. That might be the... Oh, honestly, yeah. Here, and then here. Okay. There's no way. There's no way. Queen's going to slide forward. Not down. Up. Here. And now there's just mate. It's unstoppable, mate. Take. Checkmate. I already get the win. We'll take that. You try and play next. So, Mike, I'm hosting a tournament. If you want to hop in, this was going on Zwan Holy. But yeah, if you are... Wow, I believe. But how you doing? Gee, appreciate that, Dunkadoo. But yeah, Mike, you can join in. Join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. PJS Chess. The same thing as my TikTok username. Once you're in there, go to the notes section. There'll be a link for this tournament there. The opening? Yeah, I don't think it's wrong, though. I know what you're talking about, but they just get the pawn back, right? Because you're saying here, you're saying I can do this. Or, is it going to let me? Yeah. You're saying I can do this, but I feel that's the... They can just take. Like, you're not winning. And the knight drops back. That's what you're talking about, right? The knight goes there. They're attacking queen. It's 7-7. And I have to drop my queen back. I'd rather play white there, honestly. Maybe you're talking about something different, though. Bishop d3. Wait, why do I have to go there? It's -1. Oh, you're not saying what material. You're saying it's, oh, the engine. Ah, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying I won something. That I did not. So you're saying it's the engine move. We go up here to D4. Can't say I'm too familiar with that then. Yeah, good fine, good fine. Is that your favorite opening? Oh, I'm white. What am I doing? I have the white pieces. But yeah, D4. Bishop here to F4. E3, knight forward, and then maybe H3. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on, Jeff? Haven't seen you in a little bit. But yeah, knight can jump in. Bishop here looking to attack the bishop. We want to start off with a good start because we usually don't get that. Usually we turn it around in the middle. I want to stop doing that. I guess not every tournament. Yesterday, I had some good starts. But historically, not the best beginner. So I want to try and turn that around there. Knight's going to slide in. Let's take here. And then knight here to D2. And then A4. I think on the next one. Yeah. A4 here. And then maybe B4-2 looking to go there. Will they drop their knight back? Sure, I guess. So we're just going to go to a bishopless middle game. I'm quite used to that. At least we're doing better on time management to start off with this one. They don't go for it all the way. So knight in runs into B6, so I don't know if I want to play that. But knight back feels passive. Taking this doesn't feel right either. I don't like anything here. Maybe it's here, up, back, but then knight in there. Yeah, maybe I'll just retreat. I don't like any of the options I have there. They all feel like they have some issue or something that doesn't make them really that good of a move. A4 here. I think they're trying to win a pawn. I might just have to go G6 at some point, or G3 at some point. Because I see they're angling there. They can't go there yet. Maybe they go here. No, they still can't go there. They can go knight here, though. But they castle. I will also just castle for safety. And I might just have to go up here so their knight can't slide in. That was going to be an issue. The king's going to slide over. They take the knight takes. Knight here. I think you're fine. Although it's pretty invasive. But I think it's fine, though. Even if they go knight there. Because you can't take or you lose your queen. So they get knight in. You can just go rook over. But they want to get their knight in here. A very nice square. Pawn forward trying to stop the knight sliding in. And they drop all the way back. I want to go up, but then knight there. And that's too good of a square to give them. Let's try rook here in the center. Oh, that's actually a mistake. Yeah, that's a mistake. But I want to go knight there. That's my idea, so that I can go F4 after. I wonder if they see... Yeah, they can go there now. Well, I mean, it's not winning, but it's probably not the best move, because this comes with initiative. Well, I guess I had that before, but this feels like a stronger one. We can go rook forward here. And then we're going to go knight there next. We just need to get this knight off of this square. Because I'll probably lose if this stays. This is not a good thing at all. Knight back even does it. Because they can't go back there. So whatever you do, you can trade the knight off next turn. At least you have that. At least I have that. They can't keep it. That's also what I was thinking about. Because you can't take... Or, how do I explain it? If you take there... You can't go there like you want to. So it does make sense. But I think I'll take this way and then knight back this way. And then we still force the exchange. Right, whereas before... I mean, you can't take there because of the fork, which is the problem. Because your rook's there and your rook's there. We're going to take this and not let their rook in. And now we can even consider H4. And they're probably figuring out how to guard that. Queen can go forward, offering the exchange. Or I could go back here with the queen, attacking this. Oh, that doesn't work, though. That doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm thinking about the position when the queen's there attacking the pawn. It changed in one move, and I did not adjust with the change. Okay, we're going forward here on this side of the board. F3. They slide their rook forward. Okay. Here. Because this is no longer a weakness. So you can just bring the... Yeah, they try to win this in the corner. Take this here. Probably not the most accurate play for me there, to be honest with you. But we're going to put pressure on this. And then put pressure on this again. Can they even guard that? I don't think, yeah, they can't guard that. It's too weak. Take, check, but you have this escape square. And now you're putting a lot of pressure. You're attacking this pawn, but that's honestly too easy to try and take, and they had low time. So we get the win, and we're starting off very good. 2 for 2. Let's play Syed again. So I played in game number 1. Can I continue my win streak? Bishop here to f4. Up. Nice one to jump, or I guess c3 first. Appreciate that, Duncan do. Knight forward, bishop up, or h3 attacking. Bishop e2. Alright. I played this position a lot. I don't think I'm doing anything bad or good, but time management is the most important. I guess that's what I'm doing good. Now, this is just a position. Nothing at all interesting has happened yet. They have the choice to make it interesting. Rook over. That's a step in that direction. I'll drop my knight. I want to go knight forward, honestly, but you can't yet. I'm considering g4 to kick the bishop out, but I don't think I want their bishop just sitting there. And then queen here you can't go because rook over after taking would make that move pointless. I want to go... Oh, you know what, though? I could do this. Okay, I have something. Bishop here. And then maybe g4. Only problem with g4 is they can move and go h5. So I'm hesitant to do that. But also qc1, getting on the file with that. And then here, I guess you could induce c4, but with the bishop here, yeah, I'll take that back. I don't think that works in any way. They've played this very well. I may prefer black here because my position's pretty stale, and they clearly have an idea with trying to push forward. I don't know where it will lead to, though. That's the only thing. But they have an idea. I don't even have an idea. Like, g4 is the only thing, but I'm too afraid of h5. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe it's g4. They go here, knight here. You take. Yeah, I just want to go for it. I think g4. And then here. And then you could just go f4. That's probably what I need to be trying to do. I need to try and get f4 in. They push forward immediately. That's kind of what I was hoping they didn't do. But they do that. Alright, we're going to take this. And then I might just be worse. Because take. This is just hanging at the end. So I might go here to try and exchange something off. But we're just going to have to lose a pawn. Wasting the move going here, when I could have moved my queen out the way or like queen anywhere. That was probably the big mistake. We're going to take this here and maybe move the queen out the way. Yeah, because we're down a pawn right now. And you can't take it because this rook's hanging. That's the issue there. So we're going to move our knight up. Trying to fix it. Yeah. Just too slow of movements. Take. Oh, you have to take back. I was trying to calculate, but it doesn't even matter. You have to take that back. And their queen sliding in. It's like, what can you really do? King forward. Trying to avoid queen sliding in this way. Not the most opportune way to do this. We're going to drop back trying to stop the knight from coming in. But so many issues. Queen over. King over. So we get out the way of the check. Honestly, I'd go for a trade if they didn't have that rook move at the end. Okay, they slide their knight in. Alright, I'm going to slide our rook over. It's the only time I think we'll get to do that. They just drop back, yeah. That is the issue of that move. There's no follow-up. There is no follow-up. Captured. I mean, I feel like you have to, I guess, go up. That doesn't feel right either, but nothing feels right. It's just worse. Check. I saw that, though. So we did see something. They just dropped back. Not much to work with there. Queen up. Out the way. And their queen can't really slide in anywhere. I would say for this position, it could be a lot worse. I think it could be a lot worse. Queen down is interesting because how do you guard it with the knight being too far away to add a defense or a queen exchange? But they can't break through my position, can they? Oh, you could do this, and then here. Attacking, and then here. And you're attacking that as well. Alright, we're back in the game now. Back in the game, equal material. Oh no, we're not. We're down a pawn. How did that happen? I miscalculated. I could have done something else, but low time I thought this just won me the material back. I miscalculated it. I did not get the material back. I would not have done that if I saw that. I did not see it, obviously. Move our king in. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was looking at. I thought I was just back in the game. Here. Oh, I did mess up. Oh, I'm in check. Is there a mate net? No. No, I'm in check. No. We're in check. And I think we hold on and get the win. All right, that is a great start to the tournament. We start off 3 for 3. I mean, that was almost brutal there at the end, but we hold on strong. And let's go to this next game, hoping to go 4 for 4 to begin. GG's to Sayed. Let's see what happens in game number 4. Who are we playing? Playing the real. All right. White 3 straight games. How am I not in first place? Michelle's 4 for 4, and Jose is 4 for 5. I only played 3. Now, I'm going down to the wire, to be honest, so kind of makes sense. Appreciate that, Dunkadu. I was able to hold on there at the end. I dropped that pawn in the center. I think there was something more than in-game, to be honest with you. I think there was a way, and we get a free win there. It looks like, I think. Unless it just hasn't processed. Oh, they did get the move in. All right, bishop here to f4. I don't want a free win, so this is what I preferred anyways. Knight jumps forward, h3, bishop e2. Yeah, h3, be2, and then castle here to the king side. Yeah, if the knight slides up, we're fine. So we get our king here to safety. Yeah, king to safety. c3. There. Bishop drops back. And then knight d2. And then a4. Alright, oh, oops. And then knight here, I could play. But they have ways to defend it, so I might just go a4. And then knight here. Oh, but they take... Okay, I'm going to make sure I didn't drop anything. They take that, we're going to take with the bishop. I don't know if there's a difference. We're going to have our knight jump forward. Yeah, I don't love the position. There's nothing to really attack. Even though I gave up the bishop, like, I'm looking at nothingness. Like, we're cutting off the rook, but the pawn cuts off this bishop. So my pieces are kind of a little bit worse. Well, now they switch which bishop is good. This bishop's now pretty mid, and this one is now active. Although I'd prefer it that way, honestly. I think this one historically has been more useful to me in this type of position. Having a bishop here on f3 hasn't been as useful, but that's more subjective. Like, I don't know the objective evaluation, but in personal experience, I'd rather have this one open. We are up on time, though. That's the one thing I'll say. We will try and milk and use to our advantage. Rook's going to start on the open file. We have to take whatever they give, because they've played a good game. They slide their queen over, looking to attack this. Like, just going b3 feels so passive, but I can't think of any better move. But I might have to go up here, though. That's just too passive. I just can't, in good conscience, do that one. We have to just go attack. I don't have to. I'm going to go attack, though. We attack their knight here. They take that way. Ah, I thought I set a trap. The trap does not work. Does not work at all. And we're just down a pawn, so that's kind of an issue. Because if you take here, and then they could just go up. I did miscalculate that one. Oh, well. We'll have to get out the way. Or we'll probably lose. But, man, if they move their knight. Well, I need to move, if anything. We're up 12 seconds. Need to make it more. Since we did mess up. They're slightly better in this part of the game. And I'd rather play them by a lot too. Not just they're better, they have more like ideas. The other thing is the knight guards the queen on this square. That's the only thing. The knight does guard the queen, so the knight's free. I just realized that too before they did that. So I also didn't see that for a little bit of time. But yeah, that does more than likely give me the game. Being up that material. Yeah, you're looking at this here. I'll take. I mean, oh, they take there. I don't know if that works though. Because you can go knight here. And you're attacking the bishop and you can save your bishop. Because you're attacking that. Like, you're plus 2 pieces now. And this is supposed to be a trade. But since they took that first, trying to get something, they lose the bishop here on c3. And now we're winning. This feels like, if I close this out, not the best win. Because I really messed up bad. I just saw knight take there, rook over. But it doesn't work the same way. Because the queen can just go first. So I missed that part of it. We're going to take here. Now, yeah, now this should be a win. Take. And then rook exchange. And then you can see with the bishop, knight, rook, that's enough. Take there. Check. I don't know if I can check. Can I do... I have to do this, mate. It can't be that hard. Take, check. Check. Is it real? So you can... Okay, the knight's hanging. Huh. This might be harder than I'm imagining it is. And they move out the way. They're not trying to lose the game still. Alright, let's get the queen. I'm trying to overcomplicate this. Let's just get the queen. I was trying to figure it out. I don't see it. So I'm not going to keep doing this. Let's just take this. Or take this, I guess. And then just go run this pawn up and get this. Alright, check. They have 19 seconds left as well. Slide the rook over. This is really taking way too long. But I want to make sure I do it right here. Take. Over. And then just go get this. Boom. 10 seconds left. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. And then get the queen. And then slide over. And then we're going to win the game. So we drop that. We have a queen. And that took way too long. But it doesn't matter how efficient, I guess. It just matters if you do it. That's the good thing about chess. For me, at least. Queen's going to check. And then check. And then... And we get the win. But there's me on the next turn. 4 for 4 to start off. But 5 for 5 for first place. We're playing mobile phone account. 1,800. But not really. But not really. So, D4, D5. Up here. I'm curious for those who are watching. After the game, guess what their actual rating is. I guess I can't say it because I'll give away who it is. But I'm just curious what you guys will think after you see it. But let's go bishop here to D6. And then H6. And then here. Yeah, H6, C6, and like QC7. Honestly, if you've watched for a while, 2? What type? But pawn's going to go forward. The knight's going to slide forward. But you're like way high rated. That's not fair. You're way high rated. At least in Blitz. Bullet were pretty similar. But in Blitz, there's a difference. Let's castle. Castle. Rook over. Knight back. If they push, you'd have to take. Here? I guess they can go all the way back, though. Yeah, they can't just go all the way back. I see no way to break through. Capture. Capture. Slide over. And we have our knight slide here to D7. This is very accurate chess being played. I want to go up, but they have take. Bishop here instead. Very jumbled. Very jumbled. But I think we'll take with check first, and then take the knight. I'll then take knight here, so then you can push up, right? Because you couldn't, I guess you could have pushed up. Oh, you couldn't have pushed up if the queen's there, right? Because it's diagonal, and it wouldn't have worked. I'm going to give a check first. I don't know if that does anything, but I'm going to do that before I do the other things. Capture, and then capture this way. On C4, they capture with the knight. Can you even go for this, but then knight in? So they just have to take. Yeah, it wouldn't actually work. They have this isolated pawn now. It's not the worst one, but it's still an isolated pawn, however you look at it. But I have one as well. So maybe it equals out in that way. The knight's going to jump forward here. And we can reroute this knight maybe to get him more active in the game. But taking their bishop doesn't do anything for me, really. They drop out the way. I didn't think I was going to take it, so they didn't even have to do that. We're going to move our knight back here, here. Okay, I have a plan. Knight here. My plan is just knight activity. We have 2 knights. Let's use them. I imagine they take. I can't imagine leave the knight there. There's no way. If they do, I may win. What's going on, Kayla? How you doing? How you doing? Or Keela? They're looking to exchange there on c4. Their bishop's going to slide down if they... Well, I'll show the position, so if you're not seeing it. The knight's there. I'm expecting them to take it, though. They do take, yeah. I feel like you have to take. Or maybe you don't have to take, but it makes the most human sense to take there. Maybe a way to deal with it with the computer, but there are threats. Why not get rid of the threat? The thing that's causing them. And that makes sense to me. That's what I would have done. The queen's going to slide forward here guarding this rook. Alright, maybe I'm slightly better, but I don't think it's a win or anything. I might be slightly favored right now, though. Let's move our knight here. The only thing is, they could... Oh, they can't push the pawn, though. That's the problem. They're going to guard that square, which is kind of what I was trying to do. They stop it. The knight's going to jump here. There's a way... There has to be a way out of this. Is there not a way? There's not a way out of this. That I see, at least. Oh, no, there is. There is. No, it's not. You have to lose something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think you have to lose something. Which is why they're calculating here. I don't think it's a way out because you're looking there. Oh, there is a way out. Oh, no, there's not. There's not. There's not. There's no way out. I don't want to say it yet, but I'm pretty sure there is no way through this. Okay, pawn forward, there isn't, because they wouldn't have done that if there's a way out of it. Oh, maybe that's the way out, though. Because if you take... But then that's still just... No, you can still take this. Because then that's hanging, and it has 2 attackers. So right now they have no defenders of it. So whatever they do, they can never guard this knight on the next move. They drop back. Okay. Okay. So we just have to go back here then, right? Because you obviously can't you can't check them where they take it. So you just go back. And then if they just move out the way, you can take and you're up 2 pawns. And you're cutting off the diagonal too. And you're looking on that square. I think it is that, right? So capture. You're up 2 pawns. They move their rook in. I'm hesitant to do that instantly. Let's just go back. I don't want to give up anything yet. Concede anything yet. Let's go queen down. Oh, interesting. Check. Check. Back. 0.3 seconds left. We're going to time them out, and we get the win. GG's with this next one. We're starting off 5 for 5, but Amy is 6 for 6. So we're not. I said hello, Keela or Kayla. I said what's up. I don't know if I said your name correctly though. Is that how I say it? Kayla or Keela? But I did say what's up. Let's go to the next game though. We're 5 for 5. Let's see a game. Jose and Eddie. All right. It looks like Eddie's up 2 pawns here. Looks to convert this winning endgame. The queen's there on b2, attacking the rook, but the bishop... Rook slides over because the bishop guards that square. I will say, white is up on top. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, there's mate. I missed that completely. We're playing second place, though. And they just lost, I believe, right? Oh, no, Jose was black. Oh, I looked at that wrong. e4, e5. Knight f3, knight f6. Take. Here to d5, attacking the bishop. Now, what's the move? I think it's this. I think it's bishop c5 here. Because I put this in the engine. Okay, they push their pawn forward. don't remember, though. They push up here. If we take up, and you're still up a pawn, that could be it. I think that's it. Because if you take, is that it? So if you do bishop captures, knight captures, pawn captures, but you could also just do this, they'd have to take that. And then you would take that, and then that's hanging. But then they go back and your knight's hanging. I did not go this far in the theory. I think you just take the bishop, though. I don't think you can take the pawn first. You just take the bishop. I looked at that after the game. I'm not entirely sure. You know who I am? I do. Where from? Yeah, we took here on c4, that light squared bishop. Rooks want to take here in the center. That wasn't it, the rook takes. What was it? I don't remember what it was. Alright, we just have to go back now then. Or f6 here? An interesting intersection. Take up. Yeah, I think you can play f6. And then you could try bishop here. Okay, that's fun, that's fun. To go bishop here on f to f5, attacking. Yeah, William, I know I spent too much time there. I was trying to think if I can remember the line. Because I went over, like, all of this. Oh, they take the pawn. Huh. I can't say I expected that. I can't say that. If you take, check, up, and then they take. How do I always fall into that same trap? That is annoying. I always let the queen get too active. And maybe there's not another way, though. I might just have to go king over. Yeah, it might just be losing if you don't do that. Yeah, just go king over. Because queen sliding there and then going there, that's just definitely a loss. However you want to look at it, there's no way I would win that game. This is winning, though. Like, what I did, the first whatever moves are the book moves. Like, it's a win. I just don't remember how to win it. Maybe I never knew how to win it. I don't think I got that far into it. Because I thought this was winning enough. Let's go here. Attacking rook, getting some development as well. They slide over, bishop back, and we get a kind of a fortress around our king there with bishop on f7. Here, and then here. If they go there, maybe bishop back, potentially. Okay, their knight slides forward. They have protection on their queen now. They have to drop all the way back here. Not all the way back. They have to drop back. Attacking their rook, and maybe bishop back here to f7, knight d7. And after this, I'll look at the actual moves. Because there's no way I know how to do this by this point. They slide up. Well, you have to get out the... Oh, that's a misclick. I meant to go here. I did not mean to do that. I saw the issue with that. I did not mean to do that there, but it doesn't matter if that's what I clicked. I'm going to drop our queen back. I think this is not the right move, though. They move up, knight forward. I mean, I'm still just worse after that, because there's no... This slides over. But they take... Yeah. Let's just go... Bishop here. I'm not going... But if you don't take that, then that can also be an issue. I think it's an issue either way. That's probably the problem. And their knight's going to slide in, and we're just going to lose this game because of that, and then you just lose that. So not much option. We have 20 seconds, though, so I have to make some decision. Probably not the best decision, even knowing that. But king up, out the way, and then we're just going to have to try things from here on out. They have a check, but we just go over. I guess not just. We go over. There may be a way to just slide completely out the way of all their attacks. Here. Knight here, I guess, also would have worked. But I think king over is simpler. And bishop guards the queen from coming in. Oh, that's game. That's game there. with no rook, it's kind of hard to see a way forward. Still want to try. Why not? No reason not to. If we resign, the game's oh. Yeah. I don't even want to win the game anymore. Let's look at the analysis, though. I think, because that is winning in the middle game, just don't remember... It's not winning? Why did the engine say it's winning, then? I swear it said bishop c5 is good, but it's not. No, it is. It is. Oh, I have to do knight captures f2 here. Really? I would not have done that. This is brilliant because this bishop's hanging. So if they give this check, you just go up. If they go back, you just go... Oh, you take the queen, so they have to either take the knight or take the bishop. That's why it works. So I guess after bishop c5, it's not fine. Now it's back a draw. After here, take... f6 is the mistake. You're supposed to castle immediately. Oh, because that's hanging. That's an interesting game. Let's go to this next game, though. We're sitting at 5 for 6 now. 5 for 6. But yeah, if you want to hop in, Beast, I'll give you the link to the tournament here. This one's almost over, too. So, almost time for a new time control. Here's the link there in chat if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. And we're waiting for a game. Let's see if we can watch one. And Amy's on an 8-game win streak. Jose's at 29, I'm at 17. The top 3 are pretty set, but Eddie's on a 3-game win streak. So maybe Eddie turns it around. Amy and Jeff are playing here. 1st and 5th. 5th place is up a pawn, but they are getting attacked a lot. But their king can castle. Oh, they can't castle because the bishop's there. The bishop back would allow you to castle, but then I guess that's guarding that. So you could just go bishop back and castle. Oh, but then that falls after you move your king. I see the issue now. I see the issue. And Jeff is down sometimes, so the knight drops back. I don't know. Can they just take that and then take here? And you're still pressing on f7? And that check doesn't do anything, really. Because you could just slide. Or you could just... Or actually, you just take, because you just lose a bishop. They castle. Can you go there? Because even there, you take with check. So I feel like you can do that. You can still just take that pawn. Maybe here, rook over, but then back. I feel like that's just free. They're doing some calculations here. Maybe they see something I'm not seeing. Because with the king being right by the queen, you could just take the queen if the bishop moves. Because it's check, and then you can move the queen out the way. But white is losing some time here. They're now down, what, 10 seconds? Black just has to go, yeah. Black has to just go. They're down, but they are up on time by 10 seconds at a point. So you just got to go for that. Bishop here to f4 on this next turn. e3. The knight's going to jump. Bishop d3. Take. h3. A bishopless endgame yet again. We're going to go knight b to d2. a4. Castle. e4 looking to break. They go up with their pawns. They go pawn for it, kicking their queen back. And g4 getting aggressive. They capture. I'll capture here with the rook. Capture here with the rook. And we're up a pawn here going into the rest of the game. And we have the more aggressive side of the board, I'd say, too. Because we have this g4 push. We're going to drop back here. We're going to aim back in on this side of the board. And replace that material. And we're up a little bit of time, too. g5. Let's just go forward. Okay. Okay. So if you go here, up. Oh, you can't do that. I may have miscalculated. that. Alright, let's move our king out the way and then rook over. And we can reorient our attack now. They go for the queen trade. I don't want to do that. I don't want a queen trade. They push their pawn forward. Yeah, they've defended this pretty good. I don't know if maybe I had to queen trade. They bring their knight in, we'll take. Queen comes forward. Alright, throw our pawn forward here, attacking. There's gotta be a way I can sacrifice something. There's no way I can't sacrifice anything in this position. I want to try, but the knight is just playing such good defense. Alright, rook over here to b1 guarding. But they are defending this very well. The rook here on b1, they have this double attack, but it doesn't work. We have two defenders. I'm lower on time as well. g5 might have been too quick. Maybe it's... Oh, I think it's f4 and then with this still here breaking in. I think I see it now, but I see it too late. I'm going to push our pawn forward. They jump forward here. Yeah, the attack's gone. Sure, let's try king. Oh, you can't even take that. That'd have been checkmate. So I couldn't have done that anyways. If I push, this is falling. We can go up here because they can't take with the queen. They queen trade. All right, let's go to this end game. This should be winning. We're up a pawn. Here. Up. Take. Take. Maybe it's not winning though. Maybe it's. Oh, this might just be a draw. We're going to have to figure a way. Oh, I should have kept my rook back. Oh my god. That would have made way more sense. Well, we're going to have to hope they mess up. Yeah, if I kept my rook back, I think it's just a draw. I think this might be a win. Because then their rook couldn't have slid in anywhere. Okay, we're going to jump here. Here. That may be the wrong way. Because if you take up here, maybe it's still. Oh no, that has to be too slow. Yeah, they could have went there immediately. I don't know. They might be able to stop that, but I took a chance and it works out. We get the queen now. They can't even sack the rook for the pawn at this point because it's too far up. And it should be a win, but that was great defense. That took what? 42 moves, and I don't even think I did it right. Let's go to the next game, though. We get that win, and we're playing going for FM in game number, I think this is game number 7? This is game number 8, okay. See what they do first. Do they go E4, or D4, or C4, or knight up here, or knight up here? They have some time to decide, though. And oh, I missed whoever sent the likes. We're at 56, much appreciated there on TikTok. Okay, auto-resign here, so this next game. We got some free points. Does not feel fair, but I did get some free points, and we take Jose's spot with that one. Let's watch the game in the meantime. Who can we see that's playing? Maybe Jose mobile phone account. Jose is up in exchange here, but down on time. Jose might lose on time. 41 to 20 to 40. No, 41 to 20 is what I meant to say. Take. Oh, checkmate. No. Oh, it's check. Oh, I thought it was mate. Queen captures h6. I would say I would still go in, but I don't think it works here. 12 seconds is not enough time to work with. And the pawn there on a3 looks dangerous. How do you stop that? Unlimited checks maybe? Oh, take and then take on a3. Oh, check first. There. This is really just a draw still, right? Oh, no, it's not. It's not a draw because QB1. No, it's still a draw, though, because queen... Wow, what a spot by Jose. This is actually still a draw. They can't promote. QE7 is a forced check, and then you go king over, and then you take the pawn. Yeah, what a find. With 1 second left. That's the problem, 1 second left. But what a find, though. You gotta run your king forward and get those pawns. King too slow. That's game. Alright, so this next game, I should be playing Jose. Yeah. D4 because we're closer in points. Bishop's going to go here to F4. Pawn forward, knight F3. Bishop drops back, looking for the exchange here. Bishop forward, pawn forward. We're going to move our queen here on C2, looking to aim on H6, H7. Take, take, take. Knight's going to jump, and then knight can jump here. Again, attacking their rook. Let's go up, kicking their bishop back. Bishop back. A4 to stop them from getting too much control. I still haven't castled yet. I'm very aware of that fact, but take, take, wait, take, 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 take. I mean, that doesn't work. It just doesn't work is the problem. Yeah, you just can't do that. Because you're not castled yet. It doesn't make that much sense to do. Let's castle here. Get some safety. We move their queen. Let's just get rid of this issue. We can see that being a problem later down the line. And bishop slides here to F3. Looking to trade one more issue off the board. We're down 40 seconds though. That's something of note. Let's bring our rook over here. Excuse me. we want to attack this pawn here on d5. It's a backwards pawn. They wanted to have it there, though. They slide there, rook over. Okay, I'm going to move my king out the way then. Just king here. There's no free pawn there on h3 anymore. Just with the queen and the rook, it's not enough. They give a check. I mean, you could still just go back, though. I mean, going up, they slide over. Oh, then you can go bishop back. That's an interesting. Up here, let's say they go... Oh, they can't go back over. They can go back there. You go back here. I'll do that, because that's a good defense. What's going on, Amy? How you doing today? I see you're doing good in chess today. You're sitting at 9 for 10 in first place. There we go, up here guarding the attack. I hope that's not a mistake. Okay, slide over. Bishop back here guarding. That could have been a mistake, though. I guess we won't know immediately. King can maybe drop back now. They go with their knight attacking. This is a free queen, though. So we take there on f5. And now I think we're winning. Let's go to this next game. GG. We're in second, but we're not quite at first. We're playing mobile phone account. Let's see what happens at game number 2. We won game number 1 in a nice technical endgame with the knight, rook, queen versus knight, rook, queen. See what they do on move number 1. Is it d4 or e4? What do they go for? They're in 4th place, too. They're fighting for 3rd. I get a free win. Okay. We got a couple free wins this tournament. We're catching up to Amy. There's time to still win, although it feels kind of cheap because I have 8. I guess what I have 7 points for free, 4 and 3, or is it 4 and 2? Whatever it is, 2 of these wins are not on the board. But let's watch a game. Let's see the real versus AD here. AD is down. A queen. Oh, a lot. Yeah, this is just over. 2 rooks is not enough here. There is a mate if black just stops playing. Like if you go rook f1 and then rook f8, rook xf8, rook xf8 because of the pawn there on h. Don't 3-move repetition. I wasn't even looking. Was there a 3-move here? No, there wasn't. Slides down, check. The conversion is on the way. And then is it qa5 and then rook e8? I mean, having all these pawns too, you gotta just push any pawn forward and you're slightly better, I would guess. Just like qa5 and then c, but oh, they take that. Oh, that makes more sense. Now there's no mate that could ever happen. Well, not ever, but at least that was somewhat visible. Like there you could have seen a way. Now, a lot harder to do. The queen slides in. Maybe the rook's trying to slide in as well. Oh, they take. I guess you have 6 pawns. I don't think you have to take, though. But it is just a win still. 6 pawns are... Now it's 5. But that one is simply... Hold on. Hold on. And low time. I don't know. Oh, the rook slides down. That's an interesting end, I'll say. I don't know what's going to happen. The time difference is the issue. And there's no time difference. I say black wins 100 out of 100. But because they have like 20 seconds left, maybe a mistake happens there. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go here. But it does not matter. Let's move our knight up here. Alright, bishop here to f4. Can they... I feel like they can guard the pawn. I can't force them to give this back. Yeah. I do not like the mouse. I'm going to go up here to b3 so they don't win this here. We have to just give the pawn back. That is so annoying. I'm going to get out the way. So they can't go knight. Let's go knight here. And then knight up here. Attacking the queen, trying to get rid of the defender. Maybe that caused a mistake, but there's a way to just stop this from doing anything to them. Yeah, they just go up. And now we can't do anything. Alright. Knight here does... Maybe that does something. Let's try knight here. Let's try knight here. Knight's going to slide forward, looking for a knight exchange. You did bad. Hey, bad nights happen. There's one tournament I don't think I won a game recently. I think I just had a draw, and I lost like 5 games. So those definitely happen. The knight's there on e5. They push that forward instead. Taking here. has no benefit, but we're going to take there first. And there's just no way to get the pawn. I need to just give up trying to get the pawn back. Clearly, there's no way to get it back. They see this. They take that way. Okay. We have something to work with, I believe, now. Right? Because we take here in the center. I believe you can take this way. Equal material. They take the knight. Oh. Well, that's the problem. I missed that. I gave up a minor piece trying to fix a mistake that gave up a pawn. Sometimes just play the position. That was very avoidable, and I did not avoid it. They castle. Let's go pawn forward. This is way worse than what it would have been had I just given up the pawn. But we're here now. We're up 30 seconds. That's the only thing. I may just give that up. Because, like, how do you even guard it? I mean, here, I guess I should try and keep everything at this point. But that doesn't feel good either. If their knight moves, we have to move our rook over because of the discovered attack. They take. Alright, we have some connectivity at least. We can't say there's nothing. We only got one pawn for it, though. That's not a lot. If we can get 2 or 3, we start to feel a little bit better about the position. But that's not the scenario. Let's slide our rook over. We're trying to just put maximum pressure. They want to get their knight in, I'm guessing. There. Okay, let's go here. Let's just poke a little bit. Obviously, they're not going to just give up anything. But maybe they mess up. Maybe they mess up as the time starts to dwindle. Their knight slides in. That's what I was afraid of. And then knight here, too, is kind of an issue. So we have to go up preemptively so their knight can't slide if we push this pawn forward. We're going on AJ. Or going on Luffy. If we go here, they can't take this, though. That's the only thing. So if you go pawn forward, they go knight back. Sure. Here. This is just not hanging. But I don't know how to guard. King up. I just don't have enough pieces, which is why you don't want to go down. They have more pieces to work with. We're going to attack this. Alright, we're giving them a fight. I'll never resign. Well, not never, but I'll never give up. Just down a piece. I'll resign, but not like this. Just down one piece. A lot of time left. The rook slid over, putting pressure there. More pressure. Can they guard everything? They have that fork. I see the fork. I raise you a free pawn there. And we get 2 for it, which is a difference than 1, I would say. It's a little easier to play. A little more realistic, I think. Only down 1 pawn versus 2. Yeah, that's a mistake, though, because they can go there. I messed up a little bit. But that's going to happen. I'm going to take this. It's still 2. They give a check. Let's slide back again. Let's slide here. And you can see the makings of a comeback now. Pawn forward. 11 seconds, and we get the knight. There we go. And we get the win. Way to hold strong. Let's go to this next game. We're in second still behind Amy, who has 42 points, so I will not catch her. It's not possible anymore at this point. But we can hold on to second with that win there, because Jose's at 20. So there's like a division between first. First is in a tier of their own, and then second in a tier of their own, but then third and fourth are close, and that's their own tier there. A very fun tournament. Interesting way it broke off at the top. A5. You would think it's still close, but it's not. Let's go for B5. I don't do that very often. There's only 5 minutes left, so this game doesn't have to end. Let's get... They move their knights. They're trying to get aggressive, too. And then probably castle, I would guess. Can you even save all these pawns? I don't think you can. Yeah, you might just be losing this pawn here. Because if you move your king... Let me move king up. Let's move our king forward and have our rook slide over. The king in the center looks weird, but is it that bad? Is it that bad is the question. Rook slides over. It could be. It could be that bad. But I want to try and make it not that bad. We slide over to guard this pawn here on g7. With rook g8. On the next turn, they move their king to safety, while mine is the complete opposite. That is a juxtaposition. Let's go pawn forward here, maybe bishop here to take that off the board. Okay, we got one exchange to go. I still think we're just losing. I think we're just losing still. But let's try rook over. Oh, they take with check. Yeah. That'll be game. They take with check. I missed that part of it. They capture. And they finally broke through. Because there's no way to really defend this. We got one pawn for it, and this is the worst pawn ever to get for something. Maybe the castling is a good thing. Is what we learned from this game. Pawn for it, trying to guard. They just bring their rook in. And this will be over soon. Let's get close, but there's no way to hold. I think we're just down too much material here. Rook over, but king back even. Like, that doesn't even work. They attack because their bishop's there. It doesn't matter. Let's get some more pieces off the board. 2 minutes left. I could just resign here. Alright, let's just call that one. Yeah, nothing else I can do. GG, GG. We're still in second place, though. No one in the top two. Neither of us have finished on a win. Because we both lost our last game. We're both at 2 losses. But a few more games there for Amy. And then third place stormed up to take it from Jose. Because Jose had it for a while. And that is the win. Sorry, Jose. I got cooked. I lost your spot for you. Let's watch the last game, though. Going from them and Amy playing. I think was that a fried liver attack or something? It's been a while. The bishop slides up. We're playing Shah Law in this game. 7th place. A minute left, so this one's not going to end. I'll play like it's bullet, though. We'll play it like it's a long game. Or a quick game, but honestly, it's not going to end here. Bishop f4. Rook slides over. Looking to control this open e file. The knight can jump here to d2. And then we can go here to a4. I keep doing that by accident. Look for the exchange, then a4. And then like knight there to c5. But I don't have to take my queen, though. That's the thing. Bishop drops back. a4, a5. Our knight's guarding the queen. Take, and then knight c5 here. b4. Let's go pawn for it. Trying to exchange to capture, capture, capture. Let's just throw everything here on the queen side. Let's give them an isolated pawn. The thing is, it's not that bad because I can't really get to it right now. Maybe at some point I can. Maybe that's why it's not the best thing. But right now, I can't really get to it. So that's something for their advantage. Crazy chess. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't castle. Oh, take this. That's a freebie. Free rook there. 12 seconds left. The game's not going to end, though. The only unfortunate thing. And we're up. We're up, but 5 seconds remain. So it does not matter. We can just wait this out. Alright, let's announce the winners. First place, Amy here with 44 points. I got second with 34. First one by 10 points. That's crazy. Won by 10 points. And Mumble Phone account with 25. Finishing on a nice little 3-game win streak to take Jose's spot. Inshallah on a 3-game win streak to end off. And Jeff on a 2-game to end off. So, we're going to do another tournament. What we can do, we could either do 2 half-hour tournaments or 1 hour tournament. So what would you guys prefer between those 2 options? I'll go with either one. Just let me know in chat. Vote for that and vote for the time control. I'll vote for 1+0. Between the 2 tournaments or 1, I don't care. So if you guys have a preference, let me know. Yeah. 2 bottles deep too. And you got it. That's impressive. I mean, you're that good. Clearly. And you did it. Only lost a couple games considering your scenario. Pretty impressive. I don't see any votes on the 2 tournaments. Okay. That's the only thing I see. So we can go with the 2. Let me make sure I did the math right, though. Because that's another hour and 6... An hour and 12. Yeah, that would still work. Okay. let's create this now then. I'll say 30 seconds for the vote so that I can still keep this on track. Let's see. Can Amy, or I don't know if she's playing 1+0. I'll vote for 1+0. Any other votes, let's say another 30 seconds. 1 for 1+0 though. If you want something else, please let me know in chat. Maybe I can make a poll on TikTok real quick. Let's see. Poll here. And then custom. 1+0, 10. Okay. I just started a poll there for those watching on TikTok. So vote which one you like. I'm voting for 1+0. It's not just that vote. You can vote for something else in chat too, of what you'd like to see. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Let's see. So I don't know about a real rating. Someone told me just slow chess matters in ratings. I don't play much slow. Yeah, it does matter for over the board rating, I'd say. It does matter because it's a lot of 90+30 tournaments that get you rated. And really a lot of hour-long chess, so yeah. But it's not that different. I mean, I guess I played that first, so maybe it is. But if you play rapid, you know, just take your time. You just get more time per move. I've spent like 30 minutes on moves before. You get more time to calculate through different lines. It's more fun because you can see more. All right, well, I think we'll end the votes. Well, actually, we can't end it because we have a 3-way tie. We have a vote for 3-0, a vote for 3+2, and a vote for 1+0. So someone wants to break it, please do, so we can make the tourney. It's 1-1-1. 1-1-1. If anyone else has something, type in chat or on TikTok, click on the poll, and express your desire there. Let's see. I don't see a vote, so I don't know what to do then. We can make a spin wheel, or I guess I can just pick. Let's go for a bullet then. My Twitch, PJ's Chess 993. So the same base, just 993 there at the end. Okay. Who will win? I don't know. Will win. And if you like YouTube, my YouTube's the same thing as my TikTok, PJ's Chess. Go 1+0 and make sure 3-0. Okay, so it is 3-0. 3-0 does win with Amy's vote there. Let's go to this half hour and create this starting at 9:52. Wait, that's, oh, this is the wrong thing. Here we go, 9:52. 9:53 now, because that took too long. All right, let's create this here. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, here is the link in the chat. Then if you're watching on TikTok, let's go to the notes section and put it here in the notes. Go to clubs. Let's go to my club, notes, and I've just put it in. Appreciate the follow there, Levon. Almost at 210 followers on Twitch. I will join in myself. I need 3 more people. And if you would like to play me in a puzzle battle, send your username and I can send you the puzzle battle invite. With that follow, you have access to some free emotes as well. So that is a benefit of following. And then if you guys watch YouTube, check out my YouTube. Almost at 1,000 subs there. Huge milestone. Is PJ's Chess the same thing? I don't see any messages on that though on the puzzle battle. So I play one online. What's going on, Cruz? How you doing, man? We got a tournament happening in 4 minutes if you're interested. Here's a link for it. Do a game. Can they play a bullet game? If they can, I can do a bullet game. But I don't have enough time for a 3-0 because we got 4 minutes before the tournament starts. But if they can do a 1+0, we can play a 1+0 game. I can send you my user if they want to send me an invite. If not, well, I guess I can. Guess that's done. That is there. Oh, tough. Super fast next time. Bullet areas. Okay. I'm voting for 1+0 for the final one, so maybe we do get to see that. I can. Asher, you're going for FM, right? Are you going for FM or the real? Because 3 people joined like around the same time. Now I'm pretty sure you're going for FM, but let me know if I got that incorrect. 2600 is crazy. 2600 is crazy. I think before I hit send. Is that right, Asher? Need the slow bullet. I don't know. I can't beat a 2600 like on command. I can't lie. I'm not that good. Like I could try 2400 and under. I have a shot at. I don't know if I have a shot at a 2600. I played a few. I guess I don't know. I played some 20. I guess I played 2600s and did okay, but not consistently. I want to send this. I think this is the right person. Yeah, bullet is fun, Amy. The more you play it, it's less stressful too. He's not. I don't. he got to get there somehow. Like, he's playing title players to get to 2600. He's beating some players, man. Like, that's pretty impressive. But yeah, we have this 3+0 that's happening now, and we'll have one more half-hour tournament. So if you have a time control you want to see and you haven't seen yet, you have one more opportunity for today. And I won't be on tomorrow as a reminder, but I'll be back on Saturday, but probably later in the day. We got a checkmate. I'll have the playoffs for the CCL. That's a cool thing. He cooked. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. Never be afraid of a game. That's one thing. Never do that. But hey, I probably know the outcome. But I'll play him. I'll play anyone. Like, losing. I've lost probably literally thousands of games in my life. Like, at this point, it doesn't even matter. But it'd be fun to play someone that high rated. We can go up and move knight here to c5. Checkmate here. Let's see. Their rook comes forward. Is this checkmate? No. Okay, if they go here, they have this. So it doesn't work. Oh, no, it's because you take the rook. Yeah, you take the rook there. All right, we go down here at the rook and take the rook here in the corner. And then take the rook here in the corner. Mate here. My only thing is with queen up, pawn forward, you can't take because they take your queen. But if you go this way, they have this. So I don't know, is it that you just take the pawn. You just, I'm trying to overcomplicate it. You just take the pawn. It's the simplest outcome. All right, go to the next one. They take here on g6. Queen here, you win the bishop here on b4. Come back home, bet. I'll have one more after this one, so if it's within the next hour, you can definitely get some games in. They slide their rook over. We're going to go here, over, here, down, knight here, and then knight here, and then you take the rook. Went to a chess club 3 times. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed that people are not used to. Like, for me, it's second nature because I've done it for so much of my life. But I guess it's not really. It's so different than online if you don't do that, you know? I didn't think about it until I started playing at my club more. And it's like, oh, they're not used to clock. They don't want to play with the clock. I'm like, really? Like, for me, it's like, that's what you do. But it's different if you start playing online. But yeah, it just takes some getting used to, like with most things. It's not going to be like that forever. Because some of those same people now, it's second nature to them as well. But their knight's going to drop back. We can move our king just out the way, honestly. And then they can't stop or they can stop the rook here. And then king here. And then king here. And take, and then you have a promotion on the way. The bishop drops back. Is it queen here? Or is it take? Oh, it's here because you win the queen. And then king here. They're at 20. So I'm barely up. We should probably speed up a little bit. Take. Some opposition. And we get the win here by a couple puzzles. Let's go to this next game. Next tournament. It's not ending. It did not end for some reason. Okay, there. Oh, I had to get it wrong. Whatever. We get the win. First one of the day, I think, as well. We got 5 people in here. Oh, the tournament started. No. I'm behind. Alright, we're playing. We're going up here to d4. Did I lose? No, they didn't put me in a game. Bishop here to f4. We have 5 in here. If you want to hop in, you can still hop in this tournament. You can join at any point, and we'll have one more half hour after this. But knight here to f3. Bishop d3, h3. Alright, just drop back if they take. c3, qc2, and then knight d2. Or a4 first, stopping a b5 pawn push. Queen c2, knight bd2, and we can castle on the next turn, trying to set up everything. Okay, and move the rook over, I'll castle for safety. Playing very good. I don't see any mistakes or anything. They take that knight. Can I give you one sec? Yeah. Oh, wait, is this the right? Oh, this is the right thing. Yeah, they take the knight. Want to take here with the h pawn. Their pawn pushes forward. They want to come forward here for this fork. They want to capture and then capture and move our knight here to d2. We're up on time by a slight margin. They have an okay position though, so do I. So this is pretty equal right now. Time is slightly in my favor, about 10 seconds. But that's nothing crazy here. They slide their rook over. Let's go back here attacking. if they slide back knight here, attacking the rook again. Is there a way to win? I think there's a way you can win it. It may be too hard to win. They drop back all the way. Okay. Okay. There might be something there. Because if you go here. Here. Oh, I'm seeing potential issues. So they go here. Can you go up? They take king up. Knight here you'll take. Yeah, I think this should work. They take king here to f2. I believe. So here. They can't guard it with that. Oh. That's not good. That is not good. That's not good. I did miss something. Something pretty bad, I'll say. That is game altering. Take, because they go back, you go down, over, up. Wow. Yeah. That's horrible. You have to sack your queen, I think. Honestly. I think it's worse if you don't sack your queen. That's how bad the position is. That's probably the best option. I don't know how I missed that, though. I'm going to have to slide over. I think it was better if they even don't take the queen back, which is funny. If they go queen there, I think I'm worse than if they do what they did. But understandably, they took the queen. Because this is also winning, I'm sure. But I think there was more of a way through. Oh. I think they could have trapped my knight. Alright, we push the pawn forward to guard this. We got 2 pieces for it. I want to take this file so that rook can't control it. But yeah, that was a horrible opening. Horrible. We got cooked out the opening. Looking to exchange now on d1. The knight can drop back, but they don't exchange. They don't want to trade. Okay, let's drop our knight back. Let's bring our rook. Let's get aggressive, I guess, at this point. Okay, rook up here. Take. And slide our rook here. Alright, let's see where this takes us. Pawn. Well, let's try knight here, then do you take that way? That's an interesting... Yeah, you could just take this way now. And then knight back. This is still all guarded. They slide forward with their queen. We're going to bring our rook over out of the way of this attack. And their knight slides in. You can't slide rook over. There's nothing there for that to work. We're just going to go bishop up. Guarding the knight. They move their bishop in. See, I don't want to trade necessarily, because I don't get anything from that right now. They want me to trade. Oh, let's check. Oh, yeah, I have to now. I missed that they're attacking my rook. Maybe I could have went up, but I was not thinking about it like that. I could have just moved my rook up. But I'm moving quick, trying to keep my time advantage at least. And we get the queen back. Now we're up a knight in a winning endgame. Not a pretty game, but you gotta win the ugly games. They can't all be 90% accuracy. That is cope, but that is true too. We're gonna move our king back here guarding. Knight can go here. Or here. With the rook looking to guard laterally. He'll take here of check and then take. And we end up getting the win. It was not the prettiest win ever. But it will say 1-0 the same. It'll say 1-0 the same way. Let's take here. And then up. They might just push their pawn here. And there's the game. GG for game number 1. We're playing Golf FM in game number 2. Can we continue our streak, or will we lose and start off 1 for 2? Hello. Alright, let's see if we can get the win. Let's play the French this time. I haven't played the French. I know this is a blitz game, but let's see it played in blitz with some more thought behind it versus just throwing it, making very quick moves in bullet. Let's go for the, what's the Tarrasch variation? Yes, this is what this is called. This is a Tarrasch C5. Although knight there, I don't know if that, I guess that is move. GG's, Levon. That was a great game. That was a very fun game. The knight move you found, excellent. I completely missed that. completely missed that. What a find. Queen's going to go here. Looking to attack there on b2. Take this pawn down here. And rook over doesn't have the same stain because the bishop is undeveloped, but guarding my pawns, which is the best part, the best thing it can do, guarding here on b2. We took here, though. We're up some material. Looking to slide back down diagonally this way. Looking at c3, looking at d. And our king's relatively safe. We can just go up. This is a free rook there with check. Because the queen was guarding it. Now nothing guards it, so we're going to take there on a1. Take here with check, attacking the king, getting some more material, and we get the win there. So this next game, starting off 2 for 2. So 22 minutes are left, and not the only one who has 2 wins. Let's watch Shaw Law's game here. If Shaw Law wins, we'll probably play on the next one. Also, Amy NFM. Okay, take there. The queen takes. Pawn forward, knight up. A very aggressive opening for white, having the pawn here on d5 already. And then Riz Boy, appreciate those likes there on TikTok. Closing in on 100 there. If you're watching on TikTok, you want to join in, you don't know how, join my club on chess.com. PJ's Chess. The same thing is my TikTok username. And if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, let me put the link in chat one more time if you're interested in hopping in this one. No pressure, unrated tournaments. They're fun tournaments. Here's the link. The more people, the better. But the bishop goes there to g5, attacking the queen. Oh, that just is free. Yes, that is just a free bishop. The knight can slide to d5, trying something. Oh, it's black's move. Okay, never mind. The knight cannot go there. Now it doesn't work the same way. And black is just up a bishop, and will probably win because of that. Having more artillery, so to speak. More things to work with. They castle. Queen e4, queen e2. The rook just slides over, and it doesn't matter. Let's see what white has here. Okay, they guard their pawn. They see that's hanging. Let's jump over to Michelle or to Amy and go for FM's game. Okay, Amy's up a pawn, and there's an isolated pawn there on e6. That may be the issue. The queen slides over. Knight to c5 is interesting here for white. There's an attack on the queen with knight to c4. Take with check. A nice intermezzo. They have to react, but then the queen has to move. Because under attack here, that pawn is still weak on e6. Forever a weakness. The free knight. Oh, interesting. Wait. Wow. Okay. No! He had rook captures f1. Black is winning after rook x f1. Rook x f1. Qx f1. And that's a free... Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, fun tactic. Although you had to win. But I see your idea. You're trying to go straight forward. But yes, rook x f1 was just winning, I'm pretty sure. But this is an interesting idea, too. It's the same thing. Yeah. Okay, it's the same thing. So, okay. I think it's just QX. Yeah, okay. This is the same in balance. I don't know if did they have to do that? Maybe you have to do that, though. Maybe they're both winning. Bishop slides forward here. Pawn here to c5, trying to break through. Oof. Be careful. Okay. Don't know if that was the way, but it does... Well, no, that was definitely wrong. Because, yeah, bishop d6. Ooh. Checkmate. Rook f8. Yeah, you have to go h6, but it was still wrong because you dropped the c5 pawn, which is what I was saying. So you have to go h6 and just give up the pawn, but black still might have been better there. GG's. Go for the London. Alright, moving very quick here, I see. The knight's going to jump forward, bishop forward, pawn up, knight up, a4. Honestly, let's just take that, because our bishop's looking good. Mine's not looking particularly good. Queen c2. And let's go for here. What they have, this f5 pawn here. It's active. They go for the center. Take. The knight's going to jump here to f3, attacking their queen. And maybe c4, trying to break open their pawn structure a little bit with this idea. They move their bishop in. Move our knight here towards the center. They're going to kick that out. Doesn't kick it out, but, you know, put some pressure. Well, queen here looks good, but the knight slides in. The only issue... Let's attack their knight here. Kick it out the way. They go attacking this. Let's kick it out again then. Okay, drop all the way back. Can you take this? Take. Okay, let's try that. Take. So right now I'm up a pawn. We're up a pawn. Okay, we're just up the exchange now. They move over here. There was some way maybe they could kick the knight out with I wonder if g6 worked. But we're up the exchange now. Okay, now we're gonna bring our rook over here. Here attacking their queen with the two rooks on the back rank working together. We have some idea. Okay, take that there. I will just go up. Just go up here. I want an escape square. I think that'd be useful. They slide their queen down. Do I do that immediately? Okay, we're gonna give a check first. And then let's go here. And we take this here. Alright, we're up 2 points of material. You want to make it more than 2. They come in again. Take this one. They have this check. But I don't know if it does anything after king here. I think they need more pieces than that. Slide our queen over here. No. Can we just go back here, honestly? King over. Check. I mean, you could go. It really doesn't even matter. But we're going to go here for this purpose. Up here. Although I don't think it has much of a makes much of a difference. Take. And you take the knight here on g3. And now you're winning here. GG. Let's go to this next game here. We're 3 for 3 to start off. Who is the next game? Alright, let's watch a game in the meantime. Who's playing? Shala and Eddie are playing a game. The pawn goes to advance. Oh, yeah. That's game there. Alright, should be playing Shala. We're both at 9 points. And it's set up to play by score. We are playing. Alright, this is the battle for first place right now. The English opening. The Maraxi bind. I don't know how to play against this. Is it c5? I don't know if this is correct. We're going for c5 here. Move our knight forward here. This does not feel correct. Take. And then we can go try bishop c5. We could even try here. We're trying to get active on this area. Yeah, this might be fine with queen here to b6. It looks scary, but there are ways to get out of what's happening. So I think this is okay. I should learn to play against the English. This is an eye-opener, because I really am pretty lost right now. I have no idea what the best moves are. But QB6 feels like something that's good, because they're not moving instantly. And that's always a good thing. If they're not moving instantly, unless you really blundered, yeah, I kind of figured they'd do that too. But queen here, and it's fine. Queen check. They go back. I mean, I'll draw I don't really care. We can draw the game. I'm cool with that. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, get the draw. I must see the game review on that one before I go forward, because that was an interesting game. And I don't think I was winning. Otherwise, maybe I was. I don't think I was, though, with no development. Yeah, we play like a 2700 and 2650. Apparently, this is all... Okay, no, A6 is wrong. It's knight C6 immediately. Okay, this is apparently theory. They're supposed to go back, though. They're slightly better. But I did the right thing. And I thought so. I thought I was worse. Or at least I know what I was doing. So I went for the draw. Go to this next game playing Eddie here. Let's see what happens. Is it an E4 or is it a D4? Or a C4. We just saw a C4. I'm not going to play the French again. I don't love the game. I guess I won that game. I didn't love the game, though. So we're going to play for the E5 setup. They play for the Vienna. Bishop C5. No, I need to practice knight F6. That's what it is. I need to practice knight F6 first. That is what I forgot to do. Can you go queen straight up? You might have been able to. Okay, push their pawn forward. There's a way... What's the issue with this? I went over this, and you can't do that. I'm pretty sure. There's something wrong with it. I don't remember. If I don't remember, it doesn't matter if it's bad or if it doesn't work. Is it d5? No, I don't think it's d5. There's something wrong with f4 here, though. Because they can't play it. I don't know why. And if I knew why, I would make the right move. I don't think this is the right move, though. Went up here to attack. They take... Is it knight here? I think it's knight here. Take the knight. Oh, yeah, it is just take the knight. Yes. So this is against Cole and that, and I looked at the engine, and it's just that. This is an interesting attack, though, but I think you're right. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to take the knight. They go over. I'm going to give a check. I usually don't sacrifice materials, so this is a new area for me. This is fun. I usually don't do this. Oh, this is a cool attack, though. This may be better than what I was doing. Is it knight back? It could just be knight back. Well, let's try it. Why not? Why not? Let's go knight back here. Looking to attack their bishop. Not their bishop. My bishop looks to attack their knight. We're down a pawn, though. So that's something. But their king is oh so weak. So it gives me... Ah, that's why. They can save everything if they play accurately, I believe is the problem. Is it queen back here, though? So that it actually might be queen back here. Oh, no, q back here, knight in, and they're just losing. So let's just do this, and then this. Okay, they saw this already then. They saw this. Clearly, they pre-moved it, basically. Alright, let's go from here. We're equal material. I'd rather play whites. I think it's a little bit easier, to be honest. I don't love the position for me. Well, we're going to have to guard our material at this point. Like, we don't have much other option. They have a bad pawn here. These are bad. Maybe me. But they have this access to the F file that feels good. I'm slightly more developed. Bishop drops back here, guarding and getting out the way. The only move that probably does both of those things. Ow. Does castling do anything? I don't know if castling does anything. Let's just move our knight up. We're going to go here, then here, so this is double protected. They go for it again. Okay, let's go here then, out the way. Take. I want to go knight here, so I can push the pawn forward. Can they push the pawn down is the question. Maybe they can. I think they can, actually. I think they could have pushed the pawn down. Yeah, that would have worked. But now we get pawn up, and we're defending. Yeah, we're defending now. But I think they could have pushed up, because you have to take it in there, check, and that's a fork. They slide their king. Their rook, not their king. Let's go here, so I can move my king here freely. Oh, they have an they have an interesting idea. Because if you take, it doesn't work. But it is interesting. Oh, it does work. This actually works. That's crazy. They have vision. Because if you take, there's knight here, fork. Oh, there's still a fork. Oh, I'm just losing. Wow, I missed that just works regardless. I thought you could just do that, but you can't just do that. Oh, well. Oh, let's take... I mean, is taking this even worth it? Because they fork. Well, I think it's worth it to get it off the board. It's not winning or anything. Take here. Okay, give a check. Let's slide our king out the way. I don't know about that, though. That might be a mistake. That might be a mistake. They slide forward. They're not going after my knight. They could have taken that. They didn't have to give me that. Here? They're oddly guarding each other. Like, there's no way they can take it. That's crazy. They're guarding each other. That's the wrong square. It's not what I meant to do. This is not what I meant. Up. They take that. Wow, they did that so quick I didn't even register it. That is crazy. Here. Okay, now I've just lost. Man. Oh, we can go back here. We can go here. There's no way. There's no way, man. Why is that the move that was made? I lost on... Dude, no way. GG, GG. Let's go to this next game here. Hopefully we can get a win, because Shaw Law is at 12 right here. So it'd be a nice win for us, but I don't think it matters too much. I mean, losing happens sometimes, sadly. Let's see their game. The pawn goes here to h5, castle, take, and then knight back maybe? Or bishop back. Alright, they go here. I guess they got out the way of the d4 attack, and they choose this square with it. Playing first place. If they win here, huge for me, honestly. They push here to e5. Bishop can drop down, and then they can look to attack here on d5. The knight can jump forward as well. I guess the knight has no square to go to, though. So maybe not. Just bishop back, or up here to g3 on the next one. So, Deep Sea. I do tournaments. If you want to hop in the tourney, you can. This one's almost over, though, but you can still play in it. You can get probably at least one game. But the way you join in, you join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. The same thing as my TikTok username there. And once you're in, it'll be a link in the notes section for you. We'll have one more tournament after that. So if you want to vote for the time control there, you can. I vote for 1+0 myself for this final one. Let's drop bishop back here because this is actually guarded. And they're going after my bishop here very aggressively. We're going to push forward here. And if you go to my YouTube or my Twitch, so my Twitch is PJ's Chess 993, and then my YouTube's the same as my TikTok. I can put the link in the chat. I just can't put links in the TikTok chat. But if you just want to click on it, let me know. I can put it there. But here to a4, bishop can go here with the check, but I think I like to take that instead. And then knight here. A very passive opening from me, though. How do they have so many pawns up here? I don't know how I allowed that. That's not good. Not a good thing to allow. We're going to go queen up. And we kind of want to go for a queen trade. Oh, that also stops what I'm trying to do. But bishop here attacking their knight. They have interesting choices to make. The knight can also slide forward, I'd say, to f3 to develop finally. I'm just so worried about this idea. Okay, knight here. Knight there. Is there anything I can do? Their knight jumps in now. Okay, there is nothing really. Knight back. Even. Knight back here. Looking to attack this area. Take. Okay, I may have found something. Take. Can you take this is the question. Because how do you... I'm just going to take it and see if we can figure it out. Take here attacking the queen. However, I think we just run into a problem with that. But they're making me feel good that they're thinking. But I think there's just too many things hanging in the center. That might be the issue with that move. But hey, we got 2 pawns. We can get a 3rd pawn for all this. And 3 pawns for a piece is not the worst thing. Although I'd rather have the piece. So, it's not the best thing either. But it's not the worst thing. And they're thinking, that's something that's good. They're thinking, wow, the queen's on the board still. They're down some time. Okay. Okay. That could have been worse. What is the best continuation? Probably just taking and dropping the knight here in the center. Queen here, check. And we're looking to win this pawn here as well and go up material but down a piece. We'll have 4 pawns for that bishop there. Let's take this one here. Now we need other things to get involved. Alright, they slide their queen over. Alright. I may just allow them to take that there in castle to get my king to some level of safety. They take that immediately. They were just waiting for me to make that mistake. I didn't see that. They take that free pawn there. The rook's going to slide in. They look to guard that there. Rook over. Wow, they're seeing everything. Check. That might be a mistake. Take. Although I don't know if there's a better move, though. Oh, wait, that's not check. Oh, my God. I thought that was... I don't know why I thought that was check. I don't know why I thought that was check. That's horrible. I would not have done that. That's a horrible miss. I thought I was checking them for some reason. I'm not sure why, because it's not even close to a check. But I did. I thought it was. And that may be the game. Because with the queen's off, like, how do you justify this position? Our king's here, trying to stop their king from destroying the position. We can never allow their rook here. Okay. That's something. That's something. And we figure out a way to win this one. I'm not sure how, but we get the win. We get the win. I don't know how I won that game. Let's go to this next one, though, playing the actual first place. But the tournament's really over with 39 seconds left. Hey, same thing? Same thing? I'm cool with the same thing. Boom, boom. They do not go for the same thing. We go for an endgame this time. The knight's going to slide forward here to f6. King up. And drop our rook here to d8, attacking their bishop there. We can move our pawn up here to e5 to get a spot for our light square bishop. And we can start voting for the tournament now. I'll say 1+0 myself. We'll end the vote in like a minute. There's the tournament. So let's announce the winners real quick. Shalom gets the one with 15 points, finishing 5.5 for 6. I finished 4.5 for 6 in second. And then it gets third place here with 7 points on 2-game win streak to end it off. So we have one more half-hour tournament. Let me start the poll again. I'll vote for 1+0 again, so that's 1-0. It's 1-0-0-0. Appreciate that, Zach. A vote for 3+0, so that's 1-1 to start this off. We have another, really 20 seconds from when I said it, but maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, it is 1-1 right now. If you want to have an opinion, either type in chat or vote there in the poll. Let's see. Win much? I got second place back-to-back tournaments. So I'm getting first loser. I appreciate that follow there. You did that a while ago, but just saw that. Yeah, it's 1-1 as this has ended. So, does anyone want to break the tie would be the question I have. Because 1-1, I see no votes there on TikTok from the poll. And no more in the chat there besides Zach. Someone else wants to say something, and we can have it out 1-1. If not, I guess okay, 3-0. 3-0, appreciate that. So 3-0 wins the triple repeat. Shout out for 1+0, that's 2-2. That is 2-2. So it's back tied. Does someone else want to break it again? Because someone broke it, then it was tied again. Someone wants to make it a 3-2 favor to one of the two. Let's see. Hey, maybe. Hey, you never know. You can get... When the game starts, the rating doesn't matter, man. You never know. You could be the one crushing today. Yeah, does anyone else have a preference of any kind? Of any kind. It is tied up. We can do a coin flip if it comes down to it. I prefer to have it voted on, but I guess we'll have to do a coin flip. So let's start creating this here. Can Shala repeat? Because that is the winner of the last one. Oh, Shala, yes. I saw you were like leading puzzle battle like in all of chess.com last month or this month. At some point I saw that, which is crazy. Honestly, I was making 1+0 because we did 3+0 twice and it's still tied. So that's what I'm thinking here. Because a coin flip, that's maybe too much. Let's go here, set this for 10:31. Alright, this all looks good here. Just made it. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, here's the link in the chat. 1 hour. This one has to be half hour. I gotta get going after this tournament. Yeah, let's go put this here in the notes section. If you want to hop in on TikTok, join my club. You joined the club? So yeah, Deep Sea Notch, you've joined. I'm about to put the link for this one in the notes right now. So it's there now. If you want to hop in, you should see it. If you just hit refresh, it should be there. Would anyone like to play me in a puzzle battle, though? If so, let me know. If not, I can play a rated one. I guess they're all rated. I can play one online, though. Let's look at this game. Yeah. There was something wrong with this, wasn't it? Maybe not. We'll just go queen here. Go for that checkmate idea. This game against Ali. D5 here. You do? Alright, cool. You said it's not impressive? I don't know, man. Being number one... Because I saw number one, I was like, no way that's the person I play. I was like, that's pretty impressive, man. Shala 55. Alright, I just sent you an invite. It says you're not accepting challenges, though, unfortunately. I'm not sure why. Do you want to send me an invite, or is it not working right now? I'm guessing you... let's just see. Do you want to try to send me one? Because that one didn't go through for some reason. Yeah, so Deep Sea, yeah. You should be able to see the link now when you go to the notes of the club. And it'll take you straight to this tournament. Alright, I see you. 2048, that's crazy. That's insane. Alright, let's see if we can have an upset here. You gotta get the easy ones right instantly, basically. Take, rook down. Alright, 3. Mate. Wow, they got 3 basically instantly. Alright, they basically instantly got 3. I don't know if you guys saw that. It just went up immediately. You can go here, sack the queen. There's mate. And they're already up 2. I'm trying to keep up. Here. Sack there on F1. Very simple puzzle to start out. As you know, they'll get harder and harder. Mate's down there. Take here, and that's going to be a win at the end. Alright, this one, take... Oh, no. I'm trying to move too quick, and I'm messing up on the easy. I got to get the easy ones right. Trying to keep pace. Can't go as fast as he can here. We're going to take this, I think, and you just push this pawn all the way up, and they can't stop it. It's too fast, simply. Alright, we're going to have our rook capture. And then queen take. And bishop here. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just going to lose this one. Yeah, we got 2 wrong already. That is a horrible start. It's supposed to be the easy part of the stuff. You can go queen here, looking to win this. Alright, we're at 20, but we're down. We have 2 exits, so we have to be 2 ahead of them, however we finish off there. Rook here, take, and then here. Alright, they're at 30, though, so we can go here with the bishop and take the queen. 23. Next up, you can sack the queen, bishop here, and rook slides down. Take here, check, and then checkmate here. You said you're in the notes. So yeah, so if you're in the notes, you can click the links. Alright, so yeah, you should be able to join if you can click the links. We can go here. They go out the way. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, we lose that one. But they were at 34 with a minute left. I think we're going to lose the game regardless. I usually get around 30 for those who were watching earlier. Game against Ryan and etc. though. Alright, we're going to take this here with the queen. And the last daily we have... Oh, they actually made their move recently. Because I made that earlier on the stream. We have 5 people in here. We need no more. But you can hop in. We have a 4,000 player limit. As you can probably imagine, we've not quite had that issue yet. So, anyone can join in who wants to play. We have enough time for maybe a puzzle or 2. Let's see if we can get something done here. The queen drops back. Oh, is it take? 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 I think that is it, actually. I think it is. Oh, it's not that. Apparently not. Too few games played. I have a 10 game requirement for Bullet. If you haven't played 10, honestly, you could probably do that kind of quickly. I have seen Digital Boy also. Yes, I have. But yeah, I have a 10 because we have cheaters join in. Levon, if you see like the past winners, a lot of accounts are closed. Or not a lot, but some of the accounts are closed. So I had to add that 10 game restriction. But honestly, if you play like a couple games, it shouldn't take that long. You don't play Bullet? Never played? I would say if you want to hop in, you could definitely play some games. It'd still be enough time for you to play the tournament. But I get if you're cool on that, though. Man, we have 13 seconds remaining here before this starts up. I'm almost at 2,300. I got a win the last time I was on stream. But I was not able to get back to 2,300 just yet. Hopefully, sometime this weekend, we can see 23 again. All right, let's go. See if we can get this win up, take. Yeah, you can still join in, Deep Sea. You can join in at any point for this tournament. There's no, you're not going to be at an issue. Like, you can join late, I guess I'm trying to say. So yeah, I can't add you into it, Deep Sea. But if you click on the link, you'll be able to join in. Like the link you saw in the notes section, it should have like a join button at the end of it, and that'll take you to the tournament. We're gonna go up here. Up here. They sacrifice. Let's drop back with our bishops. You did join in. Okay, cool. They slide over. We're gonna go here, attacking the queen. We have more time than them, but not by that much. Attack. Take with check. Take this here. We're going to take all the pawns they have remaining. Yeah, they can't even do that. And we get the free rook there. I'm going to slide back. Capture. Take with check. Slide back over again. And we get the win. So this next game, we're starting off 1-0. Let's see for game number 2 if we can continue that win. Went down to 2,000. It was 2,200. It was 2,200? So you were playing all, what, title players and super sweats? I guess you're also a 2,300 level player. So I guess you count for super sweat as well. Let's go watch a game. Shalal and Zach are playing. Shalal's low on time here. Will Zach get the win because of it? Or will a comeback like we've never seen before occur? Quick movements happening here. Okay. And then what's going on, Jazzy? Thank you for these likes. This is a free queen. This is the draw. But yeah, this is a 1+0, so it may be a little too fast. But if you want to play, you can obviously always play in the tournaments. Closing in on 600 likes there on TikTok. Much appreciated for all the support. And a win there for Zach. So I'll be playing Zach this game. I'm playing Charlotte still somehow. Do I have it rating based? I don't think I have it rating based. Up. Alright. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of getting cooked. Kind of. Move the knight out the way. Why won't I let you join? I'm not like letting anyone in. Do you have 10 bullet games played? Like, I'm not controlling that. I have a requirement there. It's a 10 game requirement, so to kind of dissuade people from joining in that are cheaters and they have very new accounts. I mean, it really doesn't take away any cheater, but the brand new 10 games played. So do you have 10 bullet games played? Take. If you have that, you should be able to join in. Yeah, we're getting crushed in this game. The knight's going to slide here. Check. Knight in. Oh, you play. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you probably have enough time to get the games in if you really want to play in this tournament. It shouldn't take that long, but I get, if you're good on that. Check. here with the knight. That was a free knight. I just threw the game away. No way. There's just no way that just happened. No, 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 no. GG, GG. I could not close that game out. We lost to Shala, and we're now 1 for 2. Alright, I'm waiting for a game. Zach is undefeated. I'm hoping I can get in and try and catch up to first place. GG to Shala. That was a heartbreaking one right there. The free knight, I missed. But that's how you hold on. Much respect there. We're going to go up here to exchange. Knight forward, bishop here. Bullet is very fun when you win. It's fun when you lose too. But definitely a big swing that can happen. We were a second away from glory, but we cannot close it out. Let's go up here with our pawn. They take here with the queen. Bishop here offering the exchange. They slide in. I'll slide my knight forward. Take, back. A lot of exchanges are happening here. This would be a nice game to win to try and get back on a win streak. I don't want to lose 2 in a row. Obviously, I mean, that goes without saying. But just pointing out, for the way the scoring works, it's really... I guess you'd rather lose 2 in a row than, like, a random 2 games. But still. I'm going to go here with this attack. Oh, wait. I think that was a mistake, actually. Oh, no, I'm just messing up. Yeah. Now I get the win there. GG. Go to this next game. Here's going on YV. I'm doing all right, man. How you doing today? If you want to hop in this bullet tournament, here is the link to it. What's your rapid peak now? Have you got to 1800 yet? Or still in those 1700s? But there's that link there if you're interested. We have 23 minutes left, and we're 2 for 3. So we gotta get it. We gotta keep the winning going. 2 for 3 is not bad, but we gotta get it higher than that. Got up the win percentage to try and get some more points here. Let's watch a game. Let's exit these out. Let's watch this game. Zach going for FM here. Going for FM is down a piece. And down a lot, it seems. The rook slides over, and we're playing the boss. Gotta get this win. Bishop's going to slide. Knight forward, pawn up, bishop, or take. C3, bishop slides here. They go for the queen side castle. Opposite side castling. Is that a free queen? I think I took their queen. Hold on. No, I took their queen, yeah. So this next game. We're playing Shala. This is first place now. This is who I have to beat. We lost last game by 1.6 seconds and a missed blunder. I guess we both blundered. But, like, you know. Point being, it was close. And we have a chance to get a win here. The knight's going to slide. Rook over. They put their king on that side of the board. Like, waiting to get attacked, kind of. So we're going to take that opportunity to attack it. Let's go. Let's go up. Why not? Maybe that's why not. Sure. I don't think I want to go for that. They clearly feel too confident for me to continue that. Like, they don't seem worried at all. And that gives me some pause that they're not worried. Let's drop this back. Take. And we have rooks here to focus in on this attack. And then the queen's want to slide forward. Oh, they bring that in. Okay. Rook down. Honestly, I don't think I have much of a choice. We just have to get out the way of this attack. I may have to get rid of that knight there and take this rook here. That's a free rook. We want to slide our queen over. Checkmate. Yo, we get the win. All right, huge win, huge win. We're in first place now. Needed that one. Still saying lost to 7. Oh, man. Tough. Hey, you know you can get there, though. You know you can get there, YV. That's the good feeling. When you get to that rating, you lose it. It's like, all right, it's not as big of a deal now. You know? And you know what's going to happen. You know you'll get back there, man. We're going to go up. An exchange. I thought exchange of the bishops, but not. That is not the case. Let's move our knight here. A4. Queen up. E4. I should probably castle. I'm not castled, yeah. Let's get some safety for our king there. Take. Yeah. There's nothing. There's nothing here. Well, there's something there now. We get a pin. And that's a particularly dangerous pin. Well, I guess if they do it that way, it's not particularly dangerous. They kind of fix the problem. Guarding with the pawn. I can't do what you want to do to try and force that to be better. Queen up there is a better move. But with the bullet game, again, mistakes will happen. Can't focus too much on them. Rook up. Looking to exchange or kick their rook back and then take this pawn here. So we're up material. Rook back here on the dark square and on the open file. We have some leeway with our rooks. Let's create this fortress here in the... And then rook here. Not to drop anything. It's not really a need to... Yeah, they actually did mess up, kind of. And we break through. Take. Oh, no way. No, no, no way. And we get the win on time. I thought I gave up my rook there in the corner. We're down 6 seconds, so we had to just make some moves there at the end. There was some thought behind them, but not a whole lot, to be honest. But there was some minimum thought. Minimal. Take. Alright, and then here... I'm not going to go for a draw. I don't think that works. We're going to take that there. And then bishop up here attacking the knight. Let's get rid of this piece. Take. Knight just jumps forward. Queen's going to slide here. Is there a way through? I don't think so. They want to go up with their pawn. Queen up. I don't really have to take that. Oh, maybe I did have to take that. Huh. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. "28 seconds left." They're making me think, I must say. We take the pawn in the center, and now I think it's over. Check. And we bring our rook down here. The rook's too active, they have to sack. This is just too weak. Take, check. Here attacking rook. Check, and you can see that's going to hang too. Mate, they have pawns to move. Check. GG. Let's go to this next game here. We're on a 5-game win streak. We're in first place now playing Jeff. Let's see if we can continue this up. The London. Playing against my own opening. It's not my opening, but playing against the opening I play so very consistently. The knight's going to slide. Bishop forward. Yeah. Rook, and then up. They take. can't give that up. Yeah. I was trying to, I don't know. I was wondering if they messed that up and they didn't see it, but they saw it clearly. Clearly they saw that. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I will say. Maybe. Okay, they push up. That was just free last turn. I don't know what I was doing. That was completely free. Take this here. Boom. Knight back. Rook over. King over. Let's just get out the way. Let's not get checkmated. I don't want to get checkmated. So we're going to get out the way there. Look for the exchange. The knight's going to jump for a more promising square. And we want to try and guard that. I feel like you can't guard this long term. I'm going to move our knight in here. Exchange, take. Back again. Up, we don't want to... They can have that. That's cool. They can't do anything with it. Oddly enough. Let's bring our rook over. You can see slow progress. And we get the wins with this next game. We're on a 6-game win streak playing Zach again. Can we make it 7? 6. Wow. Alright, let's go knight here to f3. Here to h3. Bishop d3. Castle. Drop this out the way. a4. Alright, so far a good opening. They're going to go knight there, I'm guessing. Oh. A little bit of a miss by me. Rook's going to slide over, though. Was there a rook there the whole... Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. I think I missed something, though. Ah. Almost got me. Almost got me, you did. As Yoda would say. No, knight going to slide here. Sure. Let's go for an endgame. We're lower on time. Wow. Very good time management here from Zach. I'm lower on time. Oh, okay, that loses a rook. Take here. Oh, that's a mouse slip. Oh my gosh. The game is back. A draw or a win? Okay. We now have a queen. They don't have a queen. We have enough time. Let's not panic. And we get checkmate. Or we get the win. That was almost horrible. We win that game. We're at 27. We're 13 ahead of second and third place. What's going on, Vamshi? Here's a link to this bullet tournament if you want to hop in this. Here is the link. What a win. What some wins we have here so far. Playing the boss. Can we continue the streak and get to 31? We want to have as much advantage as possible because 13 points is only 3 or 4 games, realistically. So yeah, I can't do anything with their user, but that link I sent you, it'll put you straight into this tournament if you're interested. But yeah, I can't add anyone like manually to the tournament. You have to join like of your own volition, I guess. But remember, knight here attacking the queen. Queen forward here. Knight. Why can't I move the mouse? Knight back here. Take this bishop. And now we're up going into the end game. Let's see. Here. Here. Yeah, let's get out the way, because we're about to lose that, clearly. Take this, and we take the pawn, and now we're looking to attack this pawn here. Rook captures, check. Captures, check. Knight back attacking. And we're going to go here attacking this weak spot. The rook's going to slide back down. We're at +6 materials, you can see here. About as good as it can get. Alright, I'm going to slide over, cutting off all access to my side of the board. And now we can go pushing pawns up. They can't bring their rook over there. Let's go up again. They now have access to this H file, but it's not as big of a deal. Push forward. Knight's going to slide. There's no mate. Let's push this pawn all the way forward. As you see, they go here, running to protect it. King up. We can just take our time. We don't have to rush anything here. And that king is weak here. 13 seconds left. Everything's guarded. They can't break through. Take. Yeah, there's no breakthrough. There's no stalemate. They have that king going back. Or there. Queen. Check. GG. Let's go to this next game here. We're on a nice 7-game win streak. Or 8-game now. And we're 15 ahead, but you see Shalaw's catching up. That's why I have to keep winning. I have to keep winning. And I have to hold this first place spot. Because we got second place 2 times today. I want to finish off with a win. We got so many second places, so many first losers. I want to get first place here. That's not what it really is. But that's what I'm just saying. Because I want to get a win. We're 15 ahead. A third of the tournament left. We win 2 more games. I think it's almost impossible. Right now, it's still definitely possible. So, we cannot relax at all. Let's watch Thinker. What's going on, Thinker? You finish your algebra. Was it algebra that you were doing? I don't remember. It was some type of math. We're playing Jeff here. Will Jeff end the streak or I continue it is the question. I'm going to go up here. I don't love this, to be honest. Yeah, I don't love what I've done. Take. It just feels so slow. So slow moving of an attack. They go for the queen trade. They kind of helped me out a little bit here. I don't know if they should have done that. Because I think I was a little bit worse. Slide the king forward here. Drop back. Here. Huh. They go straight for an endgame. Rook down. Hey, I'm cool with that. Of course they're cool with that. Rook down may be detrimental. Boom. Boom with the king. Boom with the king. The king's active. It's an active participant now. King back here playing center fielder, guarding everything over there. Pawn forward. They can take, but we get one of their pawns, and that's enough for this to be winning now. Check. And let's throw this pawn forward. Throw it forward again. Throw it forward again. They're going to go after it. I mean, you can even sack for this. I think it's still winning. Because you have too many pawns, I think, is the problem. Oh, did I mess up? No, I didn't. Oh, no, it's a draw. Dude, no way. I threw that game. I could have won. I guess I was down on time, so that's okay result. At least we got a point. But look at Shaw. I told you, I'm not being too worried. Shalaw's only 9 points. I had to win that. I said it. I'm like, Shalaw's only 1 point behind. A couple points behind. Now it's 9. That's 3 games, and it's enough time for 3 games. I have to win the next couple. Because we only got, at least we got a point for it because we drew. But I need to play. Thinker. Dude, does Thinker have me? I'm in a game. All right, we got to get this win. We got to get this win. And Falco, appreciate those likes there on TikTok. Closing in on 600. Let's take. Pawn forward. Take here. We got to be clutch. We got to be clutch. This is winning time. Got to win in winning time. Queen forward. Okay. Let's go for this endgame. Rook and pawn. Okay, now we should be winning. should be a win now. Let's go get the queen. King back. This is a must-win game. Oh, they can't take that. Check. Check. Checkmate. Let's go to the next game here. Huge win, huge win. Alright, playing Zach. We got to go on 2-game win streak here. You peaked today? Man, congratulations. Congrats. I'm closing on that 1,200 goal there. I'm seeing. We're going to go up, take. This tournament has a couple more games if you want to hop in this bullet tournament that's happening right now. Alright, you got to beat Zach, though. Zach has been a hard game. And this bullet thing that's been happening. No easy points. Alright, we get the fork. Beautiful placement of our pieces. That's probably not right. But it doesn't matter. I messed up. But we got to keep playing in this one. And the rook falls at the end. The bishop falls. Okay. Take. And we get the win. Let's go to this next game. Huge win. Huge win, huge win. Let's go to this next one. Trying to keep away from Charlotte. We're 10 ahead. Let's see if we can continue this streak. 4 minutes left. This game should seal it. Now I'm back at getting 4 points a win like he is. And it should seal it if I can win here. If we don't win here, the door's still open. We want to make sure there's no door to be opened and stop the repeat from Charlotte. We're going to move our knight here. If we lose this game, hey, anything could happen. It doesn't matter if we take the full 2 minutes. We just need those 4 points desperately. The bishop's going to slide forward. Let's go up here with our pawn here. Bishop. Will they sack? They usually sacrifice something. They don't sack here. Move our queen here on this diagonal. We'll throw our rook forward here. Here. I'm not sure what is happening right now. Well, I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's drop our knight back. I need something to change. This is throwing me off. The same thing has been sitting there forever. And we get some change of the status quo. We're attacking this pawn here, but there's a way to stop. Oh, that actually just loses it. Oh, it doesn't lose it. Well, no, yes it does. Because queen here, you take this. Now you're plus a pawn here. Check, and you have capture at the end. Alright, huge here. 25 seconds left. Take with check. Take. Down here guarding anything happening. Check. And checkmate. Let's go to the next game. Huge win. And Charlotte won as well. So if we lost that, we're only down up by 6. Now we're up 10 with 2 minutes left. I think we can hold that. So this game will count. Let's see if we can continue and end on a nice streak after that draw from Jeff to throw us off. Let's take here. Pawn forward. Bishop up. Knight up. Boom, 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 boom. And we attack the queen. We go up here to a4. We're going to move our queen here, attacking on that side. And the knight's going here, attacking the knight on, the bishop on c6. Pin. This is beautiful. The queen's falling, and that's a win. The queen can't be saved. We had a nice knight placement. Nice knight placement. They're still going for it. We're going to give a check. Take this here in the center. Now have our rook slide over. And then take this knight here. Take that there. Let's not let them get any counterplay. Let's just lock up the pawn structure. Let's play it safe. Pawn forward. Take. Queen slides in. You can see we're taking our time. Slowly creeping all the way through. Over with the rook. Check. Checkmate. GG. Alright, we're at 45, and that is enough to close it out. Let's see what they do in this last game. 50 seconds left, so it won't matter. But enough to close it out. We'll take that. D4, D5 up. Throw our knight in the center. C5. Looking to take there. B6. pawn forward. Oh, wait. Did they not? Why didn't they take that? Maybe I missed something. They didn't take that. We're going to attack this here. But 7 seconds left. The game's not going to end. Check. There's no way we can get it to end. And there's the tournament. Alright, so let's announce the winners. I get first here. 13.5 out of 15. On a 4-game win streak to finish out, so that is first place. Shalon second, 6 win streak. I knew it was going to be a close finish. And that's why I said I had to lock in. GG's. 35 points. Zach here in third with 6.5. Alright. So, that is the stream for today. I won't be on tomorrow. I have my auntie's birthday. So, excited for that. Saturday, if I'm on, it'll be late. We'll see. I think I'll be going to a football game. But maybe I'm on. We'll see. We'll see. I hope I am. But Sunday, I definitely will be on. So, thank you all for supporting this stream, supporting me. I am PJ's Chess on AP. Appreciate those likes, but PJ's Chess on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Instagram, and PJ's Chess 993 on Twitch if you want to support me. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that, Zach. I will let her know the club link. Yeah, I gave you the club link before I go. It is over today though, but I'll give you the link to the club if you want to join in. Let's see. How do I invite someone? Invite members. Okay. Here is the link here. Rom. Alright, so I had a couple seconds before so you can get the link. Okay, it's there in the chat. So, I'll catch you all Saturday, potentially Sunday. Have a great night to YouTube and Twitch. And then TikTok.